Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. In this video we want to explore the potential that GALA has already bottomed here on the 5th of July. That is a potential I'm observing for various coins. Some look a bit more promising, some look a little less promising, have a little bit more work to do. But bottom line is most coins have not yet completed a 5-wave pattern. Most coins are still stuck in 3 waves. Bitcoin possibly is working on 5 waves, not fully confirmed yet, or we haven't reached the ideal targets for a 5th wave yet on the Bitcoin chart. For example, ADA has only formed 3 waves, VeChain has only formed 3 waves, Rune 3 waves, you know, a lot of coins have only formed 3 waves up, but the price action looks quite constructive from the lows. But my focus on the 5-wave pattern is important because throughout this entire period here, for example, in April, in May, I've been highlighting to you that we haven't seen 5 waves up yet, and we cannot confirm a low in place. And that ideally kept a lot of people out of a trap because, there was just no 5-wave move. And therefore, whenever there is no 5-wave move, the correction is set to continue. So also now, we've reached the next Fibonacci support at 1.9 cents on the 5th of July. And looking at the smaller time frames, I can only identify, it's clear, right? This is visible. We only can identify 3 waves up. But the 3rd wave has reached the 1.38 extension. 1 second, I'll take out the fibs we don't need. But as you might know, the 138% extension is normally what I call the first level that a 3rd wave should reach. So we can call it a viable 3rd wave. And it's 2.6 cents. The price has reached that level, but in what appears to be a 3-wave move. So the wave 1 was a 3-wave move. The wave 3, A, B, C. So this is here too deep to be part of that 3rd wave anyway. So I consider the 3rd wave completed at best. In the best scenario, in the most bullish count, the 3rd wave is now completed, and we're working on wave 5 because the wave 4 ideally bottomed already. So, but we haven't seen the 5 waves, and really only if we see a 5-wave move that reaches the 1.618 extension or higher, for example, 2.75 cents, 2.85 cents, or even 2.98 cents, which is also here structural resistance. Okay, breakout point. Until we see that, there isn't really any confirmation we've bottomed, but we can track it. And to maintain some upside focus, we could use this as a key level, the previous wave 4 low at 2.3 cents. Assumption at the moment would be the wave 4 is bottomed because it came down, quite deep. If we talk about fib levels, normally such a 4th wave shouldn't break below the 50% fib level. It didn't. It could technically go down to the 61.8. So just in case we see here another low, it shouldn't break below 2.22 cents. Or we probably have a more substantial top in place. But if it tests that support area again, fine. We just shouldn't see a break below 2.2 cents until we see 5 waves up. So, because if that happens, we have to consider it only topped in 3 waves and new lows might be in the works. Essentially what we're doing, we're watching for one more high. Doesn't mean it has to happen, but it would give us some confirmation that a low is in place. It is what I'm focusing on. And that 5th wave, as I said, should reach one of these levels. Maybe even test that green line at 2.93 cents. And then from there, get a pullback and a breakout. So inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Yeah? Thing is that right shoulder sometimes just doesn't happen. Similar situation where I highlighted potential for a breakout was last October. Very similar situation. Just need to find it actually. I think it was here. Yeah, I think it was here. Or was it here? I can't remember. It was somewhere here. We had no, it was down here maybe. I don't know. I think it was down here. We had a similar situation where it also looked a bit like an inverse head and shoulders, and I highlighted this as a breakout point, but the potential for let's say a higher low and a pullback. See, it sometimes just doesn't happen. Sometimes they just break out. So there is never a guarantee for a pullback before a breakout. So you don't, essentially what I try to say, you don't need a right shoulder for a breakout, okay? So it could always go direct. But yeah, just needs that 5-wave pattern. And there is there is no low in place until we get 5 waves, but at the same time, I can't confirm a local top here, so the trend short term seems to be up as long as we're holding 2.22 cents. That's my update about GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.